Well, we are in the process. We've been tidying. I put new split loom on all this wiring back in here because it was just completely shot. Look how hot all this stuff got from that manifold broke and that tube. It's just black carbon on it from the exhaust leaking onto it. It should be fine. Oh, come on. Where's my stool at? Be a hell of a lot easier with my stool over there. We're not too far from building a fire runner, but I was putting the charger. Look out, babe. Look out, sweetheart. What you doing? I know. Good. What you doing there, sweetie? She's gonna freak out because she can't get to me. But got a little bit of an issue here. What I'm gonna do, this is supposed to be way over here, like that. That's what it's supposed to do. So we gotta recock the impeller housing on the turbo. So we want to loosen this. Maybe I can get it to spin inside of it, hopefully. And then I got this. What size is that? Not that size. Maybe that size there, 7/16. Loosen the impeller housing clamp and spin that to where it'll line up properly. Yeah, let's go looser with this if we can. It's way off. It's way off, Lulu. She said, oh, I can't get to you, Dad. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. The clamp's loose. It's just tight on this. What are you freaking out about? What's the problem? Huh? I'm probably going to have to pull this clear off. I didn't want to do that. It's going to force me to, though, obviously. Because it was such a pain in the butt to get on there. Let me kind of tighten this back up. I'm going to have to pull. It's not going to spin inside of it like I wanted it to. Pop it off of there, and then I'll have to fight it back on there. And I put new split loom on all this wiring here to kind of protect it. Trying to do a little bit of preventative maintenance. Well, I guess it's going to force me to take it completely off both boots. That's what it's going to do. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Man. Okay. I gotta go get my wiener dog. Maybe I can get her now. Okay, without taking that completely off again. Maybe let's go up this way a touch. Something like that. That way those are not touching there. Okay. What happened there? Did the clamp strip on me? Oh, wonderful. Clamp stripped on me. Yeah, it stripped on me. Okay, I got more of those. I'll have to go get another clamp. Yeah, just I didn't hit it very hard either. I mean, I know it's a little overkill with a 1/2-inch gun, but I didn't hit it very hard. Okay, I want to shove all this back down where it originally was. Get it there. Okay. Tighten all this stuff back up the way it's supposed to be. Let's see here. Something of that nature there. Well, that kind of, well, that's just sagging on me, I guess, a little bit. Hope that that's going to clear the hood and everything. Nah, that's not right. It must have moved on me. Did it just move on me when I did this? It didn't it? Got to get this tightened up. Okay, that's a lot better. I think that'll clear the hood. Let me tighten this down. Okay. Yes, like I didn't hit it very hard, just like that one. I just barely, just kind of got a feel for it, but that other clamp did not hold up. So I need a 3/8, because I'm gonna have to tighten this other one by hand. I think we're all right there. I don't really like that. I'm gonna try to get it pushed in a little further. Never realize how many funny faces I make when I'm concentrating or straining on something until you watch yourself on video. You go, man, you're a goofy looking bastard, aren't you? Yeah, I need to shove in on it like that. And get my bionics together here. That's way better. Now that's kind of sitting up there as far up against that as it can get, and it can't pop off of there. All right. That might take me a chunk of hose and wrap around this just in case. I've got some big radiator hose in there. That'll come down against that. Okay, do the grab it by hand there a little bit. So I just want to make sure charger cooler hose, when it gets under power, doesn't blow off. Okay. Yeah, we gotta tighten this down. I'll probably wrap me a hose or something around this. I don't like that very much. Once I tighten that hose, that'll make a little bit of a difference too, but I'm gonna wrap something to protect all that stuff around that. Okay. Okay, then we've got the coolant overflow tank. Let me go get a clamp for this before I forget about it. I'll fire it up and get going down the road and go boosh. I went to pour oil in it and I thought, where is the fill tube at? I got to pull this plug out of this pan here and go get the other one off the other pan and put in here so I can pour oil in it. We're just getting really close to the primer. Oh yeah, I still got to put that intake manifold fitting in there. Yes, I have to do that. I'm priming on it. I don't remember how I bled these before. I think I cracked one of those lines to the transfer pump, if I remember right. What does that look like? Maybe 1.5 inches? See if I can get my hand on there right. Now I'm kind of wishing I would have pulled that off of there before I got this far along. But it is what it is. Now I'm going to hit there. I wonder if that, I was kind of wondering if that Sunex 1.5 inch might be just a touch shorter than this SK. Maybe I might be able to clear that spot right there. What do I do? I can't get on it right. It's not working out very well. Let's see, I wonder if I can get underneath and put the open end on there between the charger cooler line and that and get on it somehow. There we go. Yeah, it's one of the things I wish I would have done this on the outside. Been a little bit easier. Hindsight. Alright, let me go get the other fitting. Work that accompanies is just basically common sense stuff, you know. Don't run it at light load. If you do run it at light load, run it at higher RPM, that sort of thing. Just basic common sense type of things that you would do when you're doing engines. Got oil. It's full of antifreeze. I think capacity is supposed to be 15 gallons. It took, I think, it took about 12. So it'll probably suck some down. Let's, you guys ready? I don't know if the battery's charged up. We'll see, I guess. I didn't really bleed it. But you know what I did? I remember what I did last time. I primed on it. And then I took this cap off. I opened it. There, that's what I did. Right there. Well, Let's see what happens, huh? I don't know if the batteries are up on. I had the ground off and disconnected, but you never know. Oil pressure, coolant temp. Nothing flashing. Wow. I can't believe how easy that thing started. Pressure looking good. Good oil pressure. Well, I'm pretty happy there. All right, well, I need to check some stuff out and make sure everything's good to go here. Turning the paint off that turbo. Well, she gonna blow or what? See if we can get the coolant temp up. She's gonna smoke till she burns the turbo off burns the paint off the turbo and the exhaust manifold. And we got to make sure we get topped off with water and all that other good stuff. Good oil pressure. Coolant temp's moved up 1 bar, so it's starting to warm up. Sure, the thermostat will open and we'll probably be dumping another couple of gallons of water in it. Hell, it's a lot of work just changing engines out, let alone rebuilding one. But it's still a lot easier. And I got to still charge the air conditioner. We got to put a vacuum on it and all that stuff. And yeah, other than that, most of it's pretty well together. I got to put I'm going to go over the fan. I kind of feel bad. I've had company all day. People drive by on that road and they see me here, and so they all got to swing in here and bullshit. And man, I got to get shit done here. You know, I can't bullshit all day long. And I just had a kid here stop by, and I just told him, I said, look, man, I'm really busy. I just don't have time to shoot your shit all day. I gotta keep rolling here. We got shit to do. So anyways. Well, I'll let you know here. I got some text here I gotta answer. Now she's starting to sound a lot better. Starting to sound a lot better now that she's getting warmed up. It's not near, you know, the fuel's, everything's cold, it's clattery, you know. See what happens. We'll get her warmed up and check all our fluids again. Oil pressure's looking good. We don't have one light flashing on her, so we must have done something right. I'm probably still gonna, I'm gonna go over the fan bolts, make sure they're tight one more time. And then I'm gonna put the guards on the left-hand side. And then I'll probably go drive it without the hood. And then if everything goes well, we'll come back and put the hood on it and then tell them to come get it. And I still gotta do the air conditioner. For a good half an hour, wide open throttle. And oil pressure stayed good. So far, no leaks. I don't see anything obvious leaking. No abnormal smoke or anything like that. It's not pushing water out. Let's take a look at the condition of our oil. We're pulling a vacuum on the AC system right now. Let's check our oil, make sure she looks nice and clean. She's just a touch above the full line, which is okay. It's better to have a little more than not enough. No ice. It looks really nice and clean. I'm happy with that. Okay. Yeah. Cool. No radiator leaks, no lower radiator hose leak that I can tell. Sometimes you gotta go back over them and double up on tightening them again after you run them a while. I don't see anything leaking there, nothing leaking on that one. She didn't get hot, she actually stayed pretty cool, really. That hose is nice and warm. So they feel about the same to me. That means the thermostat must have opened. Looking good, man. We're really looking good here. Okay. Well, the only thing I don't got a lot to do. I just got to get this. I got to get this bracketed up to this ear right here, and then we're getting there. She sounds good. She's got good oil pressure. We know that we're getting good charge air back through to the intake manifold. We should be, unless this new one's leaking. Hopefully not. I was a little skeptical about this thing with the quality of welds I seen on that. Wasn't really the best thing that I've ever seen. Anyway, let me get this bracketed up here, get this one tightened. I'm just going to go over everything again and double up and make sure everything, like these bolts are really tight and the U-joint bolts are tight. And then just kind of double check everything, because you never know. I'm a human being. Guys make mistakes. So anyway, I'll be back with you when we're driving this thing, hopefully with a good air conditioner, and then we'll come put the hood on it. All right, well, me and Lou here. Is the air seat working this thing? You wanting over here? Get this thing to air up. There she comes. We're getting some air in her now, Lulu. Okay. Well, let's put this right here. See what gear we're in, Lou. First gear. Is he gonna steer? No. The thing I didn't like about these 20 series, man, they were rough riding. It beat you to death driving down the road. Look at the whole engine shaking and everything. Amazing any of that crap stays together. Better tractor as far as suspension and drivability. The 20 series is just a rough ride. Easy, not do sharp turns, because I mean there's a lot of resistance there with them rubber tracks on pavement, especially these big wide tracks. It's hard on them. 6 months. $300,000 tractor. Well, that's pretty simple. When it's winter time and you're not farming, you can let it sit for 6 months. Some of these guys in these Midwest areas that get 9 months of growing season have no clue what it's like when you're in high elevation and you get 3 months of growing season or 4 months. Let's turn around on the gravel. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around on the gravel up here. Here we go, Lulu. Easier turning around on that gravel than it is that pavement. Look at the dirt that just fell off this thing. Yeah, we got a little dirt in the road, huh? Somebody'll be cussing me. Something on the cab's rattling. It's not the engine. About these 20 series, that side doors that always come open, they're magnetic and they wouldn't stay last. Well, take her back and check everything out. Make sure we got no leaks. Put the hood on it. Tell them to come get it. Uh-oh. Lost all my power. He just died on me. Dog. up, babe. You gotta get over here where I can get in here. I can't get in there because you're in the way. You just pretty much just shut off on me. Oil pressure was good. Coolant temp was fine. Huh. I don't know what happened. Well, this is not good, guys. Everything was fine. Reman engine guys out there, you're always blabbering about reman engines. Here's another fucking piece of shit reman engine right here. Here it is on the side of the road out in the middle of nowhere with a wonderful reman engine that didn't make it 2 miles. Something mechanically came apart inside, and it's got, yeah, it's done. Fuck. Crankshaft spinning. Injectors are all plugged in like they're supposed to be. Something went bang, and I mean, it just quit. Just absolutely quit. Injector harness is all plugged in. Looks like we're gonna be walking, me and the winter dog. Pressure, I got a gauge here and open this valve and crank on it. Absolutely no fuel pressure. And I've got plenty of fuel from the filter head. I think the cam broke. So I want a video of this. I don't know if I can get this camera set up though to where I can see up inside there to see if that's turning. Now I can see that right there. Let's see if that's turning. I'm gonna watch. I'll have to stop it and play it back. Alright guys, so either their cam gear come loose or their cam broke or something, because that runs off the camshaft and that's not turning. So I guess I got to get a hold of them, see what we want to do now. That'll probably be the end of this one. I'll let you know what happens. This new camera, I have nothing to protect it. I don't have a windsock, nothing for it. Right there. Look at this, guys. Here. Let me clean the lens off on the damn camera. Here's another piece right here. So which one was this? There should have been one on each end. Okay, that's holding the rocker shaft down. There's one on each end broke. What in the hell happened here? I gotta figure out what's going on here, guys. This is really, really strange. Why would that snap those off like that? This is the little extension that goes on the rocker. I can tell you right now, see the valves are bent. See the valves all cocked over, all the valves. I bet that valve's bent. This one's come clear off. That rocker's laying down in the bottom. It's done. It's done for. Totally done for. Got out of time and it hit, and makes you wonder if you pulled this front cover off if the cam gear's on there. That cam either... I just wonder if it's turning right here though. Because it's not throwing a cam sensor code, but if the cam's not turning at all, I'm going to video that. Yeah, they didn't get the cam gear tight or something on it. Cam's not turning at all. They didn't get the cam gear tight or something on it. All right, I got to get a hold of the owner. This is going to be a mess. What a mess.